Alrighty guys, welcome back. I'm Jimmy Ellis and this is the Backyard Archery series where I'm just trying to get better at archery in the backyard. So today the plan is to try and torque tune the bow. Now if you didn't know what torque tuning is, it's when you twist your hand back and forth making the bow twist left or right. Now there's a process or a tuning method that you can do by moving the rest back and forward and your scope back and forward to eliminate the amount of left and rights. That's the theory. So we're going to get into it today. Paige Pierce done a mad video on explaining how to do it. So we're going to do it Paige Pierce style. I'll explain what I'm doing quickly and then we'll get into it. So first thing, there's two ways to do it. You can move your scope in and out, move your rest back and forth. Now, what most people recommend is that you get your scope, the size of your scope housing, lined up with your peep sight. And then when them two are lined up, then you just leave that and you adjust your thing back and forth. Now I'm pretty sweet with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the rest as close as I can, get it as close as I can to perfect. Then I'm going to move this guy one click forward, one click back and see if I can get it even better. So we're going to start with the rest, move that guy around, and then move the rest around once we get move the scope around once we get the rest sorted. So that's the theory. Of course, first competition this weekend, first competition back. Woo! We're into it. Okay, so there could be a Greg appearance too. I don't know, there's whispers in the wind. That's what Gary said anyway. Gary's always filling in. Gary's back tomorrow, giving Thingo a coaching lesson. Padsy. So let's just try and get this bow tune. I've been dieting hard too, trying to get the guns out. No, I'm out of energy big time, people. I'm out of energy big time. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to shoot one in the center. Then we're going to shoot one in the center, top. We're going to torque it one way, we're going to torque it the other way, and 3 arrows, then we're going to have a look and go see what's going on. Then we'll start tuning. That's pretty close to the center. That's pretty close, that one. Okay, now we're going to torque the bow, or detorque it. Shoot it how I used to handle it before the last video, which is majorly torquing it, and now it should go to the right or the left. Yes. That's all we really need. Let's go have a look at that. We can just torque tune in one direction because I only torque it one way. Alright, let's go have a look, people. I'll fill you in on the damage and what's happening. It's exciting. We're getting into it. Big difference too. Major difference. Okay. Here we are. Hang in through the boring bits too for me, people, because this is recorded live. So hang in through the boring bits. There'll be a couple, but there'll be a few exciting bits too. That better? There we go. Okay, let me talk you through it. This arrow here was not torqued. That's untorquaged. That's torqued. So you can see it's way over. We've completely missed the 10. And that could have been maybe brought over the center a bit too. So let's go back now, move the rest, and see if we can get it any better. Alright. Well, here we go, Paige Pierce, moving the rest. What I did, I put a line on the bow too with just a texter, just so we can move the rest in a straight line. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yep, you can see. I put a line on seeing there, so when I move the rest in and out, we'll be able to. What I'm going to do too, people. Wait, this down. Share what I'm doing. I'm going to put a couple of marks on the actual nut and on the they should do this anyway. Bright side, if you're watching, do this, it'll help you. Look, so what I've done, so I put a mark on the bolt. Let's focus. Put a mark on the bolt, then I put a couple of marks along here, so when we slide it, we can use some sort of adjustment to see where we're going in and out, to come back and forth. If we want to go back and we want to go forth. You see, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's move him down. Let's see what happens. Alright people, now have a look at this. See, I've moved it down to just past the third line. So it was on the first mark, so I've moved it back that far. Let's see if that'll, what that does now. I have no idea. I don't think we should need to sight in again. Alright, let's see what this does. One in the top target untorqued, one in the bottom target torqued. See what happens. Let's get that camera. I flinched him. I was concentrating on this soft hand. Keep flinching them. Alright, let's go. Alright, now we'll torque this one. I'll see what happens. I think it's made it worse. I suppose there's going to be a lot of walking back and forth to suss it out with this, isn't there? That is worse. That's in the red this time. So what's happening there? Let's move back even further. That top one's a flincher. But we're still on the right side of the target. And then there's this one. Way over in the source. So we're not there yet. That was worse. Alright, let's go back, try again. Move it back even further. See what happens. Maybe I've done this already and was already at the optimal spot. We'll soon find out. Okay. So that was third dot. Let's move it back to the fourth or the fifth dot. That's still flat. Yep. Okay, now we're right back at the furthest notch I put in. Probably can't go back much further because of the string. We're getting pretty close to the string now. So I think this is the furthest back position we can have it at the furthest back we can have it. See if this makes a difference. If it does, I'll be surprised. Go across this way. It's a bit low, but it's not very in the center. There's a bit of a drop. I'm drop on him. Alright, I'm shooting this. I'm shooting target another one. I'm shooting target one. This is going to be in the center again because that was just a bad shot. Alright, that was in the center. Okay, target 3. It's talking. Let's talk this one, see what happens. Even worse. It's like literally way worse. So the further back we have it, the worse it's talking at, the worse it's making the talk. Which is strange, isn't it? Maybe it's fine, it's fine. You see that? This one's in the goal, this one's in the 10 on the right side. This one's all the way over. Alright, let's move it all the way back and retest it. Okay, now we're moving it all the way back and seeing if it comes back better again. No idea what I'm doing. Come on, Paige. I thought it was easy. You made it look easy, Paige. Suppose having no energy. Full fatigue ain't helping. Okay, I'll move it in. A little bit scratchy. Right, this is opposite now. This is all the way in. All the way in. A little bit closer than what we had it. Let's see what happens now. If it's closer, it means we have to start tuning the side in, I think. Oh well, it could be a long video. We could be here till Sunday. Alright. This one's going in the top target, untorqued. Should have been that low there. Okay, I'm shooting target 2. There's next one in the center again, just to make sure. Okay, that was in the 10, but on the right side. All right, now we're going to torque it. See if it's any closer. It's a little bit closer. I'm going to torque it again. Same target because I shot that a bit low. That was torqued and it's in the center. I think we might have got something a bit closer that time. Alright. Retest. Now, like 18 minutes have been going for already. Jesus. Alright. There's a bit of difference there. Center. This is over on the right side, but look, we've got a center. We've got an X torqued. Alright, let's try and think about this. Okay, I'm going to try and get sighted back in and retest that one because that was a lot better. Then we can adjust the scope maybe one way or the other. That looked pretty close in the center. That was untorqued. Let's torque this and see what happens. Went high, a little bit off. I'm going to torque it again. It's a bit hard to shoot when it's real torqued like that. It worries you. I think you're going to derail it. Alright, same target. Target 1, they're going to be both in the same target. Just both on the left side. Touch. Okay. We're getting closer. That's as far as in I can move the rest. I cannot move the rest in any closer. So that means we're going to have to start using the scope. No, I don't want to. Oh, they're pretty similar. Actually, look at this. This was the bad shot. But look at that, both outside 10, same hole. Torqued and untorqued. Let's go back, try it again. This time, I'm going to move the scope one in. See what happens. It's not the cat getting out again, is it? Now, case of the escaping cat. Okay, so now I'm going to move this one dot in. Let's see what that does. They're both on the right side. Alright, we might be getting somewhere, people. We might be getting somewhere. It looks pretty much in the center. It's such a nice arrow flight when I'm shooting it untorqued like that. Alright, let's shoot the wobbler. Torque him and see what happens. Another bad shot. Okay, torquing him again, target 3. Going wide. Shoot another one just to make sure. Target 3 again. Although that one was in the center, that was torqued. We're going to have to reshoot that round. Actually, all 3 are in the 10 still. Torqued and untorqued. Except for that bad shot. Or in the center anyway. They're all in the center except for this wobbler. Let's go in one more and see what happens. Okay, we'll bring the scope in one more click. Let's see if we can get that even better. You're in trouble, Greggy, if this works. You're in trouble, Greg. Okay, untalked. Right in the center. Okay, talking him. It's pretty in the center. Looks like it could be a 10. One more. Third one still talked. Third arrow talked. Here we go. Turned into a Gillingham fan here. 500 arrows. Tune up. I don't know if you know, but Tim Gillingham shoots 300 arrows through paper to tune his paper tunes. Talked. Oh, that was so talked. I think we might have it, people. I think we might have it. Let's go suss that out. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. We got it. 3 X's. With talked and untalked. How's that? XXX. Top one is not talked. Bottom 2 are talked. I think we might have it, people. I don't think you could get much better than that, do you? Holy shit. That's amazing. I didn't think that would actually work that good. I really didn't think it'd work that good. Alright. I'll have to shoot around after this. Pump me up. Alright, guys. Let's pull these arrows. Alright, guys. There it is. It worked. Talk tune and the bow. What a difference. That's going to be major. Stay tuned now. I'm going to record, not in this video. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons. Next video will be me shooting around with this, getting ready for Sunday. See how it shoots. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging around.